All I really want to say is they don't really care about us. All I really want to say is they don't really care about us. Go and listen to that song by Michael Jackson, Deep Divers. All I really want to say is they don't really care about us. So, we've got to care about us. Light bulb moment. Wonderful deep divers, one love to all of you. There's no place I'd rather be than with the birds, bees, leaves, and trees. It's a beautiful day. We got the sun out. We got the cat down the road over there. We got butterflies floating around, raising the frequency, raising the vibration. Breathe with me, deep divers. Woo! Oh, that was beautiful. Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. They don't need you anymore. Michael Jackson told you, all I really want to say is they don't really care about us. They don't need you anymore. But we need each other. Slow motion this side. If you are watching this video, this is your confirmation that you are enough. You have enough, you do enough, and most of all, you are needed. You see, 7.8 billion people in the world, and each one of us are totally different. We have our unique nature, and this is what we have to celebrate. No two humans are the same, and we have to learn this every single day. Your uniqueness is your power. Say it with me, deep divers. My uniqueness is my power. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. We are out here in the heart of nature, baby, sprinkling that good ass energy on you right now. Take that, take that, take that. You can travel in that direction and this direction and that direction. You will not find another Ralph Smart Infinite Waters diving deep. Absolutely not. Because I'm unique, deep divers, and an original is always worth more than a copy. You are also unique, and this is your power. They don't need you anymore. And Michael Jackson told you, all I really want to say is they don't really care about us. And this is why at this critical time of human history, we have to remind ourselves that we need each other. Right now, so much is happening in the world. And we are slowly starting to see that COVID is a great excuse just to be indoors, right? To not do anything. And I'm here to tell you, this is your chance to live your best life. This is the greatest time to be alive. So don't have all of these excuses of why you can't live your best life because, hey, Ralph, they told me just to stay indoors. They don't need me, Ralph. That's what they told me. But you need you. You came here to do phenomenal things, and don't allow what is happening right now to stop what you came to do on the planet, because it's so much more than that. Deep divers, and we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So, US scientists created the first living robots called Xenobots, right? Xenobots. And they can actually now reproduce. We are seeing the rise of AI, artificial intelligence. We are seeing the introduction of the Internet of Things. We are seeing humanity slowly get replaced by artificial intelligence. We are seeing human beings all around the world make love to their iPhones because they don't need you anymore. And we have to see that it's time to wake up and smell the coffee. If we don't remind ourselves that we need each other and we have to protect our humanity, it's going to be too late. Because what's happening, you see, is that they are slowly replacing human beings with AI, artificial intelligence. And this is why COVID is like a great excuse, right? And I told you, COVID actually means creating our vision in detail. But COVID is a great excuse for people not to do anything. Like sometimes I can say, hey, I just want to stay in bed. It's COVID, right? A lot of people have an excuse right now to not do anything. And I'm here to tell you that this is a trap because you came here to do something. Don't allow yourself to use this pandemic, this COVID, as a crutch to not step into your true power. Don't use this as an excuse for Don't use this as an excuse to not do what you know you came here to do. Every single day I'm up with the sun, the birds, bees, leaves, and trees, raising the frequency. I don't say, hey, I'm a victim of what's happening around me, because life is not something happening to you, it's responding to you. But they don't need you anymore. There's this 1984 agenda right now on the planet, which is stay inside, stay indoors. And that's a sign they don't need you anymore. Why? Because the machines can do the work. Have you noticed, deep divers, by any chance? There are a lot of self-service machines in supermarkets. Wait a minute, they don't need you anymore, right? Because the machines can do it. I mean, most people can't even remember a couple of numbers in their phone book. Don't worry, your iPhone can help you out with that. We got to remind ourselves that if we do not hold on to our humanity, if we do not stand up for our freedoms, we will not have any left. They don't need you anymore. Why? Because when you remind yourself, the great Aldous Huxley said in The Brave New World, there will come a time when men and women grow to love their servitude and they will never dream of revolution. We're at that time. I want you to check out a film called They Live. The guy puts on the glasses. He sees these subliminal messages in the billboards, right? It says, obey, conform, buy, consume. This is how the inorganic ones perceive you, as useless eaters. And they don't need you anymore. And that's what this is all about. So you got to say, actually, we need each other. We got to be here for each other because they don't need you. They see you as useless eaters, as people who are just taking up space. And this is the reason why they are slowly replacing you with artificial intelligence. Ray Kurzweil, the director of engineering at Google, said that by the next 2 decades or so, we're going to be reaching that singularity where artificial intelligence supersedes human intellect. Why? Because they don't need you anymore. That's why they're creating xenobots, the first living robots that can reproduce, because they don't need you anymore. And we got to remind ourselves that nothing is more powerful than a human being. And we have to cherish this, because if we let our humanity go because we're in a state of fear, we are going to be replaced by robots, cyborgs, androids. And it's already happening on the planet. They don't need you anymore. They don't need you to think for yourself. And a lot of people are not thinking for themselves on the planet. A lot of people are doing and thinking and living someone else's life. If you don't live your life, you will end up living someone else's. If you do not think for yourself, you are now caught up in someone else's reality. And don't waste your life caught up in someone else's. Slow motion this side. They don't need you anymore. That's why they want to keep you ignorant. Don't ask any questions. But wait a minute. Asking questions is how you learn and become your greatest version. That's why children are asking 1001 questions. But apparently, if you ask a question right now, you're a conspiracy theorist. But wait a minute, that's a term the CIA created to stop people coming out and speaking the truth. You see, a fool asks no questions. A wise man and a wise cat down the road and a wise woman asks as many as it takes to help them evolve. What? Slow motion this side. They don't need you anymore. And it's happening right now. When you can take a look at so many people becoming disconnected, separate from each other, separated from each other. And this is the reason why we have to unite right now more than ever. There is a lot of good news, deep divers, because there is a great awakening happening on the planet. Millions of people are waking up. Millions of people are saying, wait a minute, something is not right. Wait a minute, the only way out is in. Wait a minute, let me reclaim my power and my freedom. They don't need you anymore. And many people are now starting to realize what Michael Jackson was saying in that song. All I really want to say is they don't really care about us. So we have to care about each other. And we have to remind ourselves to let love guide us, not fear. They don't need you anymore. To keep it real. Oh, have you ever wondered why dumbed down music goes #1 in the Billboard chart? They don't need you anymore to keep it real, to be authentic, because they are creating fakes and replicas to replace you. They don't need you anymore to be social and hang out with your friends, because they have artificial friends that your friends can hang out with. They don't need you anymore to go to work, to have a purpose, because the machines can do it. So stay indoors, stay inside, stay in lockdown for the rest of your life. No, I want to remind you, when we talk of living our best lives, we can just say no and say, actually, I need me. I owe it to myself to do what I know I came here to do. Raise the frequency. I'm going to get out of my bed every single day, go for a jog, be healthy. Woo! Breathe in that good ass prana, baby, because I need me. And right now, deep divers, you need you. You need to be there for yourself. You need to give yourself a purpose, a life mission. Even if they're telling you just stay at home, don't do anything, be lazy, be a waste of space, say no. I'm going to work on my dream. I'm going to do what I know I came here to do. I don't need you to give me a job. I'm going to create my own reality. What? Slow motion this side. And now you become the architect of your own reality. They don't need you anymore to have an opinion. Why do you think this censorship is so strong right now? Because they don't want original people thinking for themselves who are authentic. They want everyone to think the same way. They want everyone to say the same thing. They want everyone to respond in the same way. And this is what we call mind control. And you have to break out of the mind control and say, actually, I'm going to speak my truth even if my voice shakes. I'm going to keep it real even if everyone around me is fake. I'm going to have the courage to do the unpopular thing. I'm going to stand in my power. And this is how we can turn this whole thing around. But I'm here to remind you, they don't need you anymore. And taxi drivers as well, they won't need you anymore too. You're not safe because they're going to have self-driving cars. Self-driving cars. So we're going to reach a point where the human being is going to become extinct unless you say, wait a minute, right now it stops. Right now I'm going to put my humanity over their artificial insanity. And this is how we can free ourselves. This is how we can take our power back. This is how we can create the new earth together. And then just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Beautiful deep divers. I want to remind you, they are creating avatars right now in the metaverse of you. And it's already in operation. And this is why, like, when artists pass away, they're going to have concerts. It's already happened. You had the Tupac hologram, right? So that's what they're going to do with you when you pass away. They're going to have your digital avatar in the metaverse. But they won't need the real you because they don't need you. All they need is the digital version of yourself. That's deep, right? That's deep. So you got to say, wait a minute, enough is enough. I'm taking back my humanity over their artificial insanity. We are the power. We always were, and we always will be. Deep divers, breathe with me. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Oh, you think that's air you're breathing, deep divers? They don't need you anymore to be healthy. You know why? Because there's no profit in the cure. Pardon? I said they don't need you anymore to be healthy because there's no profit in the cure. And if this was about healthcare, if this was about your health, healthcare would be free, right? If this was about your health, healthcare would be free. They don't need you to be healthy because there's no cure. There's no profit. They can't get rich when you are healthy. So you got to say, actually, I need to be healthy. I need to be mentally healthy, mentally free. They don't need you anymore to be happy. They just need you to be miserable. And you got to say, no, I need me to be happy. And I need to remind myself that happiness is an inside job. I can't just wait for material possessions to make me happy. I can't just wait for them to make me happy. I got to make myself happy. Deep divers, breathe with me. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. They don't need you anymore, but we need each other. I like that. Slow motion this side. Shout out to everyone who's been getting the wonderful good ass prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you are a sexy ass model, woo, with a whole lot of heart who wants to model the clothing, well, go and buy some, okay? Add me on Instagram, Deep Divers, for more daily inspiration at Ralph Smart, at official Ralph Smart, and Facebook at Ralph Smart, at Infinite Waters, and Snapchat. It's that good ass prana, baby. Check out the new book, Deep Divers, for more powerful, life-changing information just like this. Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the book. They tried to bury us, deep divers. They forgot we were seeds. Remind yourself, you need you. You owe it to yourself to live the life you've always wanted to live, because they don't need you anymore. And that's why they're trying to replace you with an AI. Stay free, stay human, stay multi-dimensional being. Stay a multi-dimensional being, deep divers, having a human experience. Oh yeah, I love all of you. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy, peace. You! Leave a comment down below, deep divers, of love and appreciation, giving thanks. I'm giving thanks right now. That's why I'm just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Breathing in that good ass prana. Peace.